Good evening, everybody. This is Black Liquor Talk. Thank you for joining us tonight. I am Nisi Montgomery, your host. This is Cheryl Guzman and Marisol Crespo, and we will be having open dialogue and discussion. All right, so sex maintenance in a relationship is required.
Yes.
Explain.
I mean, making sure that he needs to stay sexually desirable. Making sure that he's meeting her needs.
Yeah.
You cutting them right now.
Right.
I mean, it's always we need to meet their needs.
Right,
And that's
their
true, we
expectations.
do, but we have needs too. And,
Yeah.
you know, if you're not doing something right, you better listen.
Right, because a man
But
wants
our-
his woman
but
to
do-
look the part. We want them to look the part.
But
too. We want
I
all this
honestly,
energy
sure, I
and
don't think
looking
women,
good.
I don't think women really vocalize that.
But
in
we
their
don't,
relationships.
because we take it, you know, because shoot, I go up and down my weight all the time. But it's like, for me, I just like to make sure I maintain. But men, they can let themselves go and be, but you want me to be at this certain look, but then, yeah, you look at you.
How you say it?
Look at you.
Look at you, nigga.
Look at you.
Girl, more than that, you know, they start getting the dicky do, you know, their stomach sticking out more than they dick do, and you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I'm just saying. No, seriously, they get the dicky do. Their stomach stick out more than their dick
Like,
do.
how can you not
Like,
want
they
to
just
see that?
they start letting themselves go too, but then. You know, they want you to be looking like you 20.
Right.
20 is gone, baby.
It's gone.
That's over.
You gonna get stomachs, you know, stretch marks, little dip.
Man, you better grab these love hands.
Hold on tight.
Somebody said to me that they wish they had a bigger
Really?
penis. Right. So, and
A man said that?
yeah. And so I was like, somebody ever told you have a small penis?
Oh,
And he was like, no, I've never been told that before. And I said, well, women will not tell you. If they like you, into you, care about you, that's not something we want to have a conversation with you about. Only time you would ever hear that out of a woman is you done pissed her the fuck off and she wants you to fucking go away. That's the only time
that's where it hurts.
we will say something like it's and that's not right either.
It is not. But
that's generally
okay, yeah.
You really have to piss me off.
Yeah.
You really have to piss me off. I don't take that much.
Man,
But,
you don't get your little dick ass out of it. Like you hear something nasty like that. Like to me that is
you know,
so
you physically
cruel.
can't jump them. You guys, you know, words gonna hurt worse than
Man,
right.
And you about to say
Words
something
hurt
to me
like a
first
motherfucker.
that really hurt my feelings. It ain't even piss, you hurt my feelings first. So I said, oh, you want to hurt some feelings.
See, you got that evil spirit. What about toys? You was talking about that earlier.
Yeah. Okay, at
Would
first-
you try to introduce toys into the relationship?
I did at one time.
Okay, how did it go?
It didn't. He hid the dildo. I couldn't find it.
What?
Red flag.
Right. I think he was probably a little intimidated with the
Yeah, of
size
course.
because I think men probably perceive that a woman's dildo is a size that they want. You know, I was in New Orleans and I bought this real humongous thing, but it was just not that I used it on the person. Yeah, that did not. But I just bought one. It was just fun kid shit.
I mean, you're not supposed to have just one size. You're supposed to
Yeah,
have one size.
I know. I
I just
prefer
wanna
large
say,
penises.
Whatever size you're in the mood for.
Right.
Sis, y'all is nasty. That's just how this works.
That's what's
nasty.
going down.
Just saying.
Like, y'all don't like what I'm getting.
You
I'm
talking about
like,
big dick, extra large. You talking about multiple sizes. Just,
suction
oh
cups,
my
everything.
gosh.
Yeah, that's the safest way out here. They're right. It is.
I have
You don't have
found
to have
that
no
guys tend
lying, cheating, all that
to
stuff.
like be kind of apprehensive when you try to introduce toys into the bedroom.
Yeah, that was my only experience. But
Yeah,
I never desired it unless, you know, no, never desired it. Unless they ask for it.
No, I ain't
you
saying.
know.
I'm not saying.
I am down
I'm not
with
saying
you down
using
with.
it. No, hell no. I'm not saying using it on them.
I know, on
Yeah,
me.
I'm like,
Yes.
okay,
No.
I'm different.
Oh, that's a red flag.
Who the hell you dealing with?
That's a red flag. No, that person's a red flag. But no, if they wanted to use it on me,
Okay.
Because I feel that's that foreplay, and that's how a man gets to know what makes you feel good.
Yeah, but I've heard one say like they
can do it themselves too, but it's just the thrill.
Nah,
of
a man
getting
can't
up
make
to
you feel like a toy can. Let's be
that.
honest.
Anyway, but
That's just, we
I got a real good one.
We're gonna be
I got a
honest
real
with
good
you guys. I am.
I got a
They
real good
nasty, but I'm gonna tell you the truth.
I got a
You
real
cannot
good one.
compete with a toy. What
I got a
you do
real
bring
good
to
one.
the table. You liking this? All right,
I got
Anna.
a real good one.
What they do bring to the table is the conversation. It is the connection. It is all of those other things outside of that sexual act that they bring that you can't get from that toy. And that's why I said toys are fine. You know, it'll take the edge off. But you still gotta roll over and lay in that empty bed by yourself.
But peace.
Yeah, and
like,
that might
just
be
what
important,
you said the conversation. To me, that was conversation is lies. And then you said
you said conversation is
the
lies.
conversation could be, but sometimes when they're in the conversation, they be lying. You know, they be lying.
Did you be lying? We all lie. We all lie.
I don't lie. I don't lie.
You do not come to the table in the beginning. You come to the table like you do on an interview with your best self. You all dressed up, smelling good, looking pretty.
But I think that's
eyes fluttering, looking like Mr. Snuffleupagus. Got your makeup on, the whole nine, and then you know you so ditty pretty. Oh my God! And you doing all of that. You lying too. You lying too. We all do.
What am I lying about? What that's me. Did she just say me? That was me. She said.
I said we all lie in the
But that's
beginning. Nobody ever comes to the table in the beginning with their true 100% authentic self.
He does have to be perfect. He does, but perfect in my standards. I mean, your perfect might be different from my perfect.
What's perfect?
My perfect.
What's perfect?
My perfect is like meeting my standards of definitely having his shit together.
What is his shit together?
Meaning
Define it.
having his shit together. Is
What, having a job?
A job. I mean, those
Does
are
he have to make a
essentials.
certain amount of money?
I mean, we should make at least.
No, I didn't say you. Does he have to make a certain amount of money for him to fall into that perfect category?
Yeah.
And that is?
Because that's comfortable.
Okay, and that is?
The money, more
What
than
is
me.
the amount?
I don't.
75, 100 grand? What we talking?
I mean, I can see. I can put like 20, 30%.
I'm done.
I'm not gonna give them.
I'm done.
I'm not gonna give them double.
Done.
They need to make a good 50% more than I'm making. So that
I
sounds
think
like
my next
struggle
question is
to
gonna
me.
be what does he do for a living? Does he make $35,000 and he has his own business that he has grown?
He drive a city bus.
Does he make 35
He drive a city bus.
With a pension.
with a pension and benefits?
He drive a city bus.
Maybe.
He work for solid waste.
I get to know him. I'm willing to get to know him. Maybe.
So there's a lot of guys in that mid range that may just need a little help to come up.
Right.
Then you're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to work. It ain't getting around that.
Right.
Even with the guy that's on that level,
Right.
you're gonna have to work. Because it's about 100,000 women that want that same man.
Right, and then why should he want her if he got 50% more than her? You know what I'm saying?
Because there's women out there with 50%
Right, I
more than
agree.
him.
That's gonna deal with whatever he talking about.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I'm saying?
What
You
I
have an
said
expectation.
earlier was the problem today in relationships are people feel like they have more options than they really do.
But they do.
They think they got way more options rather than dealing with what's in front of them, what's being presented and put honestly, not the guy that's bullshitting and
Right.
you know
Right.
craziness,
Right.
not that, but the guy that's being straight up or the female that's being straight up, straightforward. I'm all about you. I'm trying to help you grow. We trying to build together. I want to be in it to win it with you for the long term. This is where I am. I need a little help. This is where you are. How can I get in and fit in to help you grow more? And we have more. Oh no, nobody wants to commit because I think I got more options than I really do. So mama would say, a bird in the hand, these two in the bush, right? So I'd rather deal with the person that I'm dealing with. If there's room for growth,
Right.
they're willing to develop, they're willing to learn, and it's a vice versa change in the relationship. Why wouldn't you want to do that? But no, I don't want to commit because that nigga over there, he might want me too. that nigga ain't thinking about you.
What he reading?
Right. And he ain't gonna treat you like this guy wants to treat you good. He wants to give you the best that he got. But you don't want him. Cause
I think women should date them all until you get what you
oh,
want.
that's my thing
That's
now.
I mean, I tell my daughters,
I
if
agree.
you go to the car lot, keep driving all the cars till you find the one that you want. I mean, if you try enough shoes on, you'll find a pair that fit. Only an insecure man is worried about body count.
Date
That ain't
date
my
them all, date them all until Mr. Right comes along. Yeah, that's just date them.
Yeah.
You don't owe nobody
Date
no
them.
explanation for what you do.
It's right. It's
Right,
ain't
it's
no getting
true.
around it. You have
But
to
here,
worry.
here's where the problem comes in with the dating, and
Right.
this becomes the issue. People are not honest enough to tell the guy or the woman that they're dealing with, whatever level that is, because sometimes sex come into play, and they're not honest enough to say, I'm dating other people. Because then that question comes,
That's
well,
good.
are y'all fucking?
Right.
First of all, I'm gonna need you to mind your business.
But there go that energy again.
Right.
That energy you was talking about. A real man ain't worried about what you got going on because he's too busy building his life and maintaining what it is he's already done.
But that overlaps because some women ain't ready to hear a guy say to them, I'm dating other women.
It
Yeah,
goes both
all of
ways.
them.
It goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
it does.
And now to the whole-
It goes
and,
both ways.
and it goes back to you gotta be. There's nobody honesty. There's no honesty in the beginning.
I said that. Everybody lies. Everybody comes to the table and not like if you ask, you can ask the right questions and they will give you an honest answer. But those questions are not finite. It's not the end. Like there are subsequent questions that should come after that. Like, are you single? Yeah, I'm single. Okay, well, is there anybody out there that think that y'all in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a different question.
Right,
That's a different situation,
Yeah.
and we don't always do that. And people are not gonna come to the table and be completely forefront unless you're asking the right questions, and we just don't. So you're never gonna get the 100% person you think you get.
Right.
You're just not.
That's earned over time.
That's earned.
It is, and it's on both fronts. It's earned over time. Steve Harvey has this whole 90-day rule: don't have sex with a guy, or a guy don't have sex with a girl
No, I don't
within
90
90 days.
I don't believe in that I just don't believe in 90 days really makes that much of a difference.
I don't
You don't
believe
really
in
get to
that.
know a person
Right.
in 90 days.
Right.
No.
It doesn't matter. I can pretend to be somebody else for
Right.
90 days.
Right.
It's 90
Yeah.
days. That's
Yeah.
not that hard.
Well, Steve Harvey's his point was
Get to
the truth gonna come out within 90 days.
Right.
Nobody
You
can
don't
hold
know
that
person.
facade that long.
So if he's not getting sex with prior to the 90 days, the real him will eventually start to
Yes.
surface. Is what
Yeah.
is his
The
thought
longer you
behind
wait,
that.
meaning the longer you
Well,
wait,
as
the
a
more you know
man-
the person.
But again, the energy,
you think that's
it don't
true?
make him no different.
'Cause
You might as well just be yourself, because you're not going to impress him no how. Because he already sized you up, he already knows what's in his mind, and he already know what he's willing to do.
Yeah.
That's what a real man is going to do, because it don't make him no damn difference what you say. He see what he like, we visual, and he going to go for it no matter how long it take. And women, they go by what they hear. Men go by what they
What
see.
I said, we talked about this before. As long as a man, if you break up with a guy, tell him you don't want to talk to him no more. But if he called you and you pick up that phone, oh, he in there, because he know he got that
Yeah,
ear. As
'cause
long as you
keep
listening,
As long as you listening. You
as
can't-
long as you are listening,
Y'all
he can
listen
tap
more.
in.
That's
He can
right.
tap in.
They-